Namaskaram.
Namaskaram.
Samayah Jnanam.
Friends, as the name suggests, Tamayah Jnanam. Today we are going to learn about the time in Sanskrit. Let us understand first which hand is called what. So, Samayah Jnanam. Let us start with this red colored hand. As we can clearly see it, it is thinner and longer than other two hands. So that is a second hand. It is called Kshanam. Kshanam, that is second hand.
Friends, as you can see, the hand which is smaller than the second hand.
So friends, this is second hand, that is called Kshanam. And now this black hand which is longer than this hand and shorter than this hand, that is minute hand, right? As we know, that is called Nimeshaha in Sanskrit. Please remember the name, it is Nimeshaha. Nimeshaha means minute hand. And the smallest hand, here it is, that is our hand, that is called Hora in Sanskrit. So, Kshanam, second hand, Nimeshaha, minute hand, Hora, our hand. And the clock, the whole clock is called Ghatika or Ghatihi. Let us learn about the times, different times. Let us learn Samayah Jnanam.
Ek Vadanam.
So friends, here the Hora means our hand is on 1 and second hour and the minute hour, that is Nimeshaha and Kshana 12, that is Ek Vadanam.
1 o'clock. Dvivadanam. Friends, as we know, Eka is 1, Dvi is 2. We have learned the numbers in Sanskrit in the earlier videos. So now the hour hand is on 2. Hour hand is what?
Hora.
Hora. And the second hand is on 12 and the minute hand is also on 12. What is the second hand called in Sanskrit, Nima?
Kshanam.
Yes. And the minute hand?
Nimeshaha.
Correct. So it is 2 o'clock.
Trivadanam. 3 means 3. The hour hand, that is Hora, is on 3. The minute hand, Nimeshaha, is on 12. So we can clearly say that it is 3 o'clock.
Chaturvadanam. Chatur, as we know, is 4. So the hour hand is on 4. Hour hand is Hora. And the minute hand is on 12. That is Nimeshaha. So it is 4 o'clock.
Panchvadanam. Panch is 5. The hour hand, that is Hora, is on 5. The minute hand, Nimeshaha, is on 12. So we can say that Etad Panchvadanam means 5 o'clock.
Shadvadanam. Shad, we know, is 6. And the hour hand is on 6. Hour hand is Hora. And the minute hand, that is Nimeshaha, is on 12. So we can say that as
Shadvadanam in Sanskrit.
correct, 6 o'clock.
Saptavadanam. Sapta is 7. The hour hand, that is Hora, is on 7. And the minute hand is on 12. So we can say that it is 7 o'clock. In Sanskrit, it is
Saptavadanam. Ashtavadanam. Ashta is 8 and the hour hand is also on 8 or the Hora is on 8 or Ashta and the minute hand or Nimeshaha is on 12. So we can say that in Sanskrit as
Ashtavadanam.
8 o'clock.
Navvadanam. The hour hand is on 9 and the minute hand is on 12. Hora on Navam, and Nimeshaha is on Dvedashan, means 12. So we can say it as
Navvadanam,
9 o'clock.
Dashvadanam. Dash, as we know, is 10, and the hour hand or the hora is on Dash. The minute hand or the Nimeshaha is on 12 or Dve,
Dvedashan.
Dvedashanam. So we can say that in Sanskrit as
Dashvadanam.
10 o'clock.
Ekadashavadanam. Ekadash means 11. The hora or the hour hand is on 11. Nimeshaha means the minute hand is on 12. Dvedashan. So we can say the time in Sanskrit is,
Ekadashvadanam.
that is 11 o'clock.
Dwadashvadanam. Dwadash is 12, and here the hora and the nimeshaha both are on Dwadash, that is 12. So we can say that in Sanskrit as
Dwadashvadanam.
12 o'clock.
Now, let us learn if 5 minutes passed to any time, for example, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 10 o'clock, or 10 minutes, or 10 minutes to, or 15 minutes to any time, how can we call that in Sanskrit? So let us have practice of a few times. This is like 1 o'clock and 1 minute. So,
Ek adhikam ek vadanam. So 1 minute past 1.
if it is 2 minutes past 2, then we can say Dvi adhikam Dvi vadanam. Dvi is 2. Adhikam is more. Something past, right? So Dvi adhikam Dvi vadanam is 2 minutes past 2.
3 adhikam 3 vadanam. So 3 is 3. Adhikam, as we know, is past or more. And 3 vadanam is 3 o'clock. So 3 minutes past 3 is 3 adhikam 3 vadanam.
Chatur adhikam Chatur vadanam. 4 minutes past 4. So 4 minutes have been passed after 4 o'clock. Chaturvadanam is 4 o'clock. Chaturadhikam means 4 minutes past. So friends, if we want to say 1 minute past 4, then how can we say 1? So friends, for example, we want to say 4 minutes past 1. So that can be said here 1 minute adhikam ek vadanam. Ek vadanam is 1 o'clock. That is 1. Now 4 minutes past. So we can say chatur adhikam ek vadanam. For example, 3 minutes past 2.
So we can say that as 3 adhikam dvivadanam.
Yes. So likewise, we can say about each minutes and each hour. Let us learn more.
Sapad panchavadanam. Sapad is quarter. Panchavadanam is 5 o'clock. And quarter means it is a span of 15 minutes. Sapad panchavadanam. Sapad is 15 minutes or quarter. Panchavadanam is 5 o'clock. So 15 minutes have passed after 5 o'clock. So we can say that in Sanskrit as Sapad Panchavadanam, quarter past 5.
Sapad Shadvadanam. Sapad, quarter. Shadvadanam, 6 o'clock. So quarter past 6 is Sapad Shadvadanam.
Sapad Saptavadanam. Sapad, as we know, again is quarter. Sapta is 7. Saptavadanam, 7 o'clock. So 15 minutes past 7. So quarter past 7 is Sapad Saptavadanam.
Sapad Ashtavadanam. Sapad is quarter. Ashta is 8. Ashtavadanam, 8 o'clock. So when it is 8:15 or quarter past 8 is Sapad Ashta Vadanam.
Sardha Nav Vadanam. Sardh is half. That is a span of 30 minutes. So half past 9. Nav Vadanam is 9 o'clock. So 30 minutes have passed after 9 o'clock. So half past 9. We can say that in Sanskrit as Sardha Nav Vadanam.
Sardh Eka Dashan Vadanam. Sardh, half, 30 minutes. Ekadash is 10. Ekadashan Vadanam, that is 10 o'clock. So 30 minutes have been passed after 10 o'clock, that is half past 10, is called in Sanskrit as Sardh Ekadashan Vadanam.
Sardh Ekadashan.
Sardh Dash Vadanam. Half past 10. Sardh is half or 30 minutes. So 30 minutes have been passed after 10 o'clock. That is called half past 10. And that is called in Sanskrit as Sardh Dash Vadanam. Dash is 10 and Dash Vadanam is 10 o'clock. Sardh Dash Vadanam.
Sardh Ekadashan. Sardh Ekadashan Vadanam. Half past 11. Sardh is half or 30 minutes. Ekadashan is 11. Ekadashan Vadanam is 11 o'clock. So 30 minutes past 11 o'clock is half past 11, and we say that in Sanskrit as Sardh Ekadashan Vadanam.
Sardh Dvadashan Vadanam. Half past 12. Sardh, half. Dvadash is 12. Dvadashan Vadanam is 12 o'clock. So half past 12 or 30 minutes after 12 o'clock is called Sardh Dvadashan Vadanam. So friends, Sapad is quarter and Sardh is half. Remember this.
Padon ek vadanam, quarter to 1. Padon is quarter 2, that is 15 minutes before. Ek vadanam is 1 o'clock. So 15 minutes to 1 o'clock is quarter to 1, and we can say that in Sanskrit as Padon ek vadanam.
Sapad is quarter past and Padon is quarter to. So
Correct.
that is the difference.
Yes.
That is 15 minutes past is Sapad and 15 minutes less to or 15 minutes before is Padon. Padon Dvivadanam, quarter to 2, 1:45, that is what we called in English. So 15 minutes to is Padon Dvivadanam.
Padon Trivadanam. Padon is quarter to, 3 is 3, Trivadanam, 3 o'clock. So 15 minutes to 3 o'clock is quarter to 3 or 2:45, and we can say that in Sanskrit as Padon Trivadanam.
Padon Chaturvadanam, that is quarter to 4. Padon, 15 minutes before or quarter to. Chatur is 4. Chaturvadanam is 4 o'clock. So when 15 minutes before 4 o'clock, that is Padon Chaturvadanam. Okay, if we want to say 4:45, then how can we say that?
Padon Panchvadanam.
Yes. So 15 minutes before 5 o'clock, quarter to 5, that is Padon Panchvadanam.
And if we want to say 15 minutes before 8 o'clock,
Padon Ashtavadanam.
correct.
So what is the trick is we need to know the numbers in the Sanskrit and what we want to know, quarter to or quarter past, that we need to know. Quarter to Ashtavadanam. So we can say Padon Ashtavadanam, Padon Navavadanam, Padon Dashavadanam.
Correct.
So very
remember,
easy.
friends, Padon is quarter to, that is 15 minutes before. Sapad is
Quarter past.
correct. And what is half?
Sardh.
Dvi Nyunam Ashtavadanam, 2 minutes to 8. Dvi is 2, Nyunam minutes 2. Ashta is 8, Ashtavadanam is 8 o'clock. and Nyunam means less. So 2 minutes are left to be 8 o'clock. So if we want to say that in Sanskrit, we say Dvi Nyunam Ashtavadanam.
Panchnyunam Navvadanam. That is 5 minutes to 9. See, as we have just discussed, Nyunam is less. So 5 minutes are left to 9 o'clock. That is 5 minutes to 9. That we can say Panchnyunam Vadanam. So whatever minutes are left, we can say that in Sanskrit, and after we can add the word Nyunam and whatever time we are talking about. Easy?
Yes. Sapta Nyunam Dvadash Vadanam. 7 minutes to 12. Sapta is 7. Nyunam we know is less. Dwadash is 12 and Dwadash Vadanam is 12 o'clock. So there are 7 minutes left to be 12 o'clock. So 7 minutes to 12, we say that in Sanskrit as Sapta Nyunam Dwadash Vadanam.
Trayodash Nyunam Chaturvadanam. Trayodash means 13. Nyunam is less. Chatur is 4. Chaturvadanam is 4 o'clock. So when 13 minutes are left to 4 o'clock, that can be said in Sanskrit as Trayodash Nyunam Chaturvadanam. Trayodash Nyunam Chaturvadanam. 13 minutes left to be 4 o'clock or 13 minutes to 4. Let us try a few sentences in Sanskrit by using the times.
श्रीधरः प्रातः 6 वादने शय्या त्यजति. Sridhar wakes up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Pratah Shad Vadane. Pratah is morning. Shad Vadane is 6 o'clock. Shad is 6. Shad Vadane 6 o'clock. Shaya is bed, but it means that he wakes up. And Tyajati means he leaves his bed, that is he wakes up. So Sridhar wakes up at 6 o'clock in the morning. We can say that in Sanskrit as Sridharah Pratah Shadvadane Shayya Tyajati.
Pratidinam Saptavadane Vyayam Karomi. I exercise at 7 o'clock every day. Pratidinam every day. Saptavadane. Sapta means 7. Saptavadane, that is 7 o'clock. Vyayam Karomi. Karomi, that is first person singular. The speaker is talking about one's own self. Here we can observe that there is no subject, no karta in Sanskrit sentence. Still we can add here I. I exercise. That is Vyayam Karomi.
Ashtavadane Snanatva Karomi. I take bath at 8 o'clock. Ashta is 8. Ashtavadane 8 o'clock. Snanatva is bath. Karomi means take bath. Alright, do. So here also it is first person singular. So that is why it is karomi. So I take bath at 8 o'clock. Ashtavadane snanatva karomi.
Aham Navvadane Alpaharam Karomi. I eat breakfast at 9 o'clock. Aham, that is I. Navvadane. Nav is 9. Navvadane. At 9 o'clock, Alpaharam Karomi, eat breakfast. So I eat breakfast at 9 o'clock. If you want to talk to anybody about yourself, you can say that in Sanskrit as Aham Navvadane Alpaharam Karomi.
Aham Pratidinam Dashvadane Vidyalaye Gachami. Rima, can you guess the time and can you guess what is the meaning of this sentence?
Yes, now I can guess it. See here, if we're talking about Samayaha, time, that is Dashvadane. Dash is 10, right?
Yes.
So Dashvadane is at 10 o'clock as it is Vadane.
Correct.
Pratidinam is every day.
Yes.
Vidyalaya is school.
Correct.
Gachami, it's about myself. So I am going or I go. Let us see.
Correct. I go to school at 10 o'clock every day. Aham pratidinam dashvadane vidyalaye gachami.
मम विद्यालये सार्ध एकादशं वादने व्याप्तान्तर भवति. So Nirali, can you guess the time here? Samayah?
The samayah is ekadashan vadane, but it is sardh ekadashan vadane.
Yes.
So 30 minutes ekadashan vadane. So 30 minutes before 11 o'clock?
After.
Okay, after 11 o'clock. Yes, Sard. So Sard Ekadashan Vadane, that is 11:30 or 11:30. Mama Vidyalaya is at my school. Vidyalaya. So at my school. Vyaptantar. What is Vyaptantar? I can't guess that. And Bhavati means is or it happens at that time.
Yes, correct. Let us see, you're very nearer. Vyaptantar is the recess.
Oh.
The recess is at 11:30 in our school. Mama Vidyalaye Sardh Ekadashan Vadane Vyaptantar Bhavati. Vyaptantar means recess, the new word, right?
Yes.
So do remember.
अद्य पादोन 1:00 मम मित्राणि हैदराबाद नगरात् आगच्छन्ति. So Nima, can you guess the samayah?
Yes, 1:00. That is 1 o'clock.
Correct.
Or at vadane, so at 1 o'clock. But there is again a word before ek vadane, that is padon. Padon means quarter past or quarter to.
Padon is
Quarter to.
correct.
So it is 12:45 or quarter to 1.
Correct. Today, my friends are coming from Hyderabad at 1:45. अद्य पादोन 1:00 मम मित्राणि हैदराबाद नगरात् आगच्छन्ति.
पंच न्यूनं 9:00 रेलयानं सूरत मथके आगच्छति. What is the time here, Nirali?
First, it is Navvadane, correct?
Yes.
So, Nav is 9, Vadane, so at 9 o'clock.
Yes.
But it is Nunam. So, it is before 9 o'clock.
Yes.
And before Nunam also, it is Panch Nunam. So, Panch is 5.
Yes.
So, 5 minutes before 9.
Yes, correct. 100%.
Rail Yanam is train. Surat Mathake, so I guess it is Surat railway station. And agachati means it will arrive.
Correct. The train arrives at 5 minutes to 9 at Surat station.
Ratrau Navvadane aham bhojanam krutva. So Nima, what is the samayah and can you guess the meaning also of the sentence?
Yes, Navvadane. That is at 9 o'clock. Now here it is Ratro Navvadane means at 9 p.m.
Correct.
And Bhojanam, that is something to eat.
Yes.
Krutva is to do. Aham is I.
I have my dinner at 9 o'clock. Ratri Navvadane. Navvadane is again at 9 o'clock. Bhojanam is dinner. Krutva is have or eat or do. Aham is I. So I have my dinner at 9 o'clock. Ratrau Navvadane aham bhojanam krutva.
Aham ratro 10:00 adhyayan karomi. What is the time here, Nirali?
Dash Vadane. Dash is 10. Vadane is 10 o'clock or at 10 o'clock. Dash Vadane. Aham karomi means I do.
Yes.
And Adhyayan is reading.
Yes, correct. I read at 10 o'clock as it might be showing the habit, everyday activity. So I read at 10 o'clock. That can be said in Sanskrit as aham ratro dashvadane adhyayan karomi.
Sard ekadashan vadane sarve kutumbajanaha shayanam karoti. So Nima, what is the time here or the samayah?
Yes, now I can guess easily. It is Sard Ekadashan Vadane. Ekadash is 11 o'clock. Ekadashan Vadane is at 11 o'clock and there is a word Sard before. So, after 30 minutes of 11 o'clock, that is 11:30 or 30 minutes past 11 o'clock.
Correct. Whole family goes to bed at 11:30. So Sard Ekadashan Vadane, that is 11:30. Sarve is all or whole. Sarve Kutumba Janaha means the whole family. Shayanam is to go to bed. Karoti means do. So the whole family goes to bed at 11:30. We can say that in Sanskrit as Sad Ekadashan Vadane Sarve Kutumba Janaha Shayanam Karoti. Dhanyavadaha.
So, friends, I hope now you all will be able to tell the time in Sanskrit, as it is very easy, right? And Sanskrit is an interesting language, right?
Dhanyavadaha.
Happy learning!